Have you ever seen a herd of cattle all bunched up in one corner of a huge pasture? That's often a sign of poor grazing management. The most profitable producers know that they aren't just raising cattle, they're farming grass. How they manage that grass is what drives their success. Let's break it down. The fundamental principle of modern grazing is to manage the forage. The cattle are simply the tool you use to harvest it. The goal is to control when a plant is grazed and, more importantly, to give it an adequate rest period to regrow before it's grazed again. This is the exact opposite of just turning cows out into one large pasture for the whole season. The primary tool to achieve this is rotational grazing. Producers use temporary electric fencing to divide a large pasture into smaller sections called paddocks. The herd grazes one paddock intensively for a short period, typically 1 to 7 days, before being moved to the next one. This gives the just grazed paddock a planned rest period of 30 days or more. This rest is critical. It allows the grass to regrow its leaves, deepen its roots, and build up energy reserves, leading to a healthier and more productive pasture over the long term. So, when do you move the cattle? It's not based on a set calendar, it's based on the grass itself. A smart grazier follows a simple rule. Take half, leave half. They let the cattle graze the top half of the plants, then move them before they start grazing down into the lower part of the plant. Leaving that residual grass behind is crucial. It acts like a solar panel, capturing sunlight to fuel rapid regrowth. It also protects the soil, prevents erosion, and shades out weeds. This system produces more beef per acre for 2 reasons. First, the regular rest periods actually increase the total amount of forage grown over the season. Second, it keeps the grass in a young, leafy, vegetative state. This young grass is higher in protein and energy, which means the cattle gain more weight compared to grazing on mature, stemmy grass. It also forces the cattle to eat everything, not just their favorite plants, which leads to a more uniform and well-managed pasture. So, from dividing large fields into smaller paddocks, to moving cattle based on what the grass is telling you, to strategically resting your pastures to fuel regrowth grazing management, is a dynamic and intensive process. It's a system that allows a producer to grow more, higher-quality forage, which in turn allows them to raise more cattle on the same amount of land, directly boosting the operation's bottom line. Understanding how producers work with nature to improve their land is essential to appreciating modern, sustainable agriculture. If you found this video insightful, please share it with someone who might also find it valuable. And for more deep dives into the science of farming, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Thanks for watching.